Fourth grade, this is Miss Waid here. On our last live session on Thursday, I shared with you a passion of mine, which is Nancy Drew games. I love Nancy Drew games, and I frankly can't get enough of them, and I've played all 32 of them. They are just so addicting, they're so fun, and they're a great way to get your brain thinking and solving puzzles in different ways you didn't think so, and you'll struggle a bit, but automatically you'll fall in love with these series. And when I showed you the game, Nancy Drew, Royal in the Treasure Tower, or Treasure in the Royal Tower, I gave you the option of getting the game yourself, playing it by yourself, trying the game, and then I realized that it might be easier for some of you if I play the game, post videos of me playing it. That way you can watch it if you can't get the game for some reason. So today we're going to try that. So give me a moment and we'll start the game. We're going to start from the beginning. I know some of you missed it on Thursday, but this way we're all on the same playing field. I've got my notebook and pen ready to go. So let's try this game. All right, I should have it pulled up now, so let's try the game. And it works. Okay, so let's try the game. We'll start it from the beginning. I'll try to have the volume a little bit louder so we can hear the dialogue. At the beginning of the story, it's always going to share with us what Nancy Drew is up to, why is she there. So let's hear.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy Drew. You're just in time for my latest mystery, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click the tutorial button first, for a few tips on how to play the game.
We'll click Junior Detective since my students would be a junior detective starting this out the first time. So let's start our game.
Dear George, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Whitford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans for the castle. That Ezra Whitford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Beth she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy. Now all I need is a mailbox.
So it looks like she wrote a letter that we need to mail. That's why she said, now I need a mailbox. But my goodness, is it loud in here. But let's check to see if there's anything else we can choose. See that my magnifying glass is highlighting red over here. Oh, an important thing, because I'm staying in a place, I need my room card key. I know I'm room 205. You know what? I'm going to write that down because I think I might forget what room number I am. So I'm room 205. I also see I can't click on the plant, but I can click on the drawer. Let's see what's in the drawer. Oh, I have a locker. My locker, writing it down as 310, with the combination being 517. Okay. I'm not allowed to take the card with me, don't know why, but we will leave that in our drawer. Let's see if there's anything else around my room. First thing I want to see is where's that loud noise coming from? I think it's coming from
Sounds
here.
like the radiator is broken.
Looks like that's something I'm going to have to ask the hotel about. Maybe I can make a phone call. Look, I can call people. Let's try dialing 0. Maybe the operator will know. Ringing. Ringing. Oh, and you see what it did there? That means no one's ever going to answer, so guess we're not going to do that. Oh, it's 10:30 a.m. I can check my clock, too. Yep, it's 10:30. Let's see what else I can find around the room. Ooh, what's this table? Oh, it looks like I can read about something. Sassy detective. Oh, and this one's about fingerprinting. Fingerprinting 101, using fingerprints to determine keypad access codes. Maybe we'll use that later. When we touch things, some of the oil from our skin is left behind on the surface of the thing we have touched. Our fingertips each have a unique pattern on them, and the oil shows or prints this pattern. This is how we get the term fingerprint. When you touch several surfaces with the same fingerprint, the oil begins to get used up, so the fingerprint becomes lighter and lighter. So the first thing you touch is darker, but as you keep touching things, it becomes lighter and lighter. The most common method of discovering fingerprints is dusting. When you brush a light powder over a surface, the powder or dust will cling to the oil left by fingertips, revealing the fingerprints. Remember, fingerprints will appear in darker or lighter shades depending on how much oil is present. Now, Sassy Detective, put 2 and 2 together to figure out how to determine a keypad access code. Here's a little test. If you saw the 4 fingerprints below, what order would you put them in, first to last? Will the darkest fingerprint be the first button that was processed or the last? So then, what's the code? So it told us over here that when you touch several surfaces with the same fingertip, the oil begins to get used up, so the fingerprint becomes lighter and lighter. So the first one is the darkest. So I'd say the code over here is 1735. So good information to know. Maybe we'll use that later. Ooh, I got a suitcase over here. The Wickford Castle Vacation Resort. So it tells us a little bit about the castle. So Ezra Wickford in 1920 was the inventor of chocolate milk. How fun. And he dreamed of building a castle like no other. The project took 7 years, 132 carpenters, and millions of dollars, but by the time it was done, Wickford Castle had become an architectural marvel. Then in 1945, Wickford mysteriously locked himself away in the castle and allowed the place to fall into a state of decline. After Wickford's death, the castle was closed down for many years, its fate unknown until it finally inherited and reopened by his great niece, Christy Lane, in 1990. Now it's one of the most popular Midwest vacation resorts in the Midwest. Now I know this doesn't exist, but it exists in the Nancy Drew game. So the castle is a maze of corridors, and some of them lead nowhere. No one knows why Ezra included the dead ends in the castle design, but everyone agrees he must have had quite an imagination. Learn the story of the 18th century French tower. During his travels in France, Wickford became so enchanted with the Chateau Rochemont that he bought the castle's grand tower and had it built into the castle in 1924. Interesting. Few people have ever seen the inside of the tower because Mr. Wickford kept it sealed off. The tower is still closed, but in the coming months, Christy Lane plans to open it up to guests and offer guided tours. Miss Lane also plans to restore the vintage 1920s elevator to its original condition. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything else to read. Here we go. Visit the library. Also while in France, Wickford acquired the majestic library and many of its contents from the estate of Jean Leboeuf. Sounds like beef. The room is filled with antique books, both French and English. It's worth a visit just to see Marcel Bonnet's famous portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was imported from the Chateau Rochemont. Outdoor attractions. We're located just at the foot of the scenic Butter Ridge. In the winter months, guests enjoy skiing on some of the best groomed slopes in the Midwest. In the warmer months, guests love to hike the Butter Lovers Lake. The mountain fields are covered with the region's magnificent wildflowers. Look for lady slippers, skunk cabbage, black-eyed Susans, butterfly weed, devil's paintbrush, toadflax, and more. No matter how you spend your time at Wickford Castle, you're bound to have an adventure. All right? So it doesn't read those for us, but we can read it and find out more information. Let's see. Oh, we can also go to the dresser. Nothing on top. But what's this? Oh, it's a menu. Maybe I'll get to order. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, some of these look yummy. Better than nothing, broccoli surprise, anchovy heaven. Blech. White cheddar ice cream log, cheese ice cream. Now, is there anything else to look at? Already looked at that table. I think it's time to explore and get out of the loud room. Oh, sounds way better. Look at how big this place is. Look at this. What's down this hallway? Can't go in this door. Interesting. What's this place?
Dead end.
I thought it would be something. Nancy always likes to tell us to. Dead end. What's down here? Just a pretty window. Look at this. Ooh, it's the elevator. How fancy. I don't think I want to go down it yet. Someone's typing over here. Apparently they don't want to talk to me.
It's locked.
And I can't get in. It's down here. Another dead end. That doesn't look like a dead end. Wow. I wonder if that's Marie Antoinette. Ooh, there's another hallway. It's another dead end, friends.
This one goes nowhere.
Another one that goes nowhere. Well, let's go back out this way. There's the typing again. It's down here. Ooh, another place down here?
I hit the wall.
I guess they were right about this place. It has a ton of dead ends. But I see the stairs that go downstairs. What about over here? Ooh, this has a place and not a dead end.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Guess I can't go this way. Let's go down the stairs. See if we can find other people to talk to. Oh, there's lights. And I see, oh, there's a table over here. Ski, Wisconsin. Peppercliff Farms, probably like Pepper Ridge Farms. Ooh, La Pierre Chateau. Nothing on that table. Nothing here. Ooh, there's someone to talk to. Let's talk to them.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
Hello. I guess his name is Mr. Egan. Which one do we choose? There's a loud noise, or I just need a stamp to send this letter, and then I'll be off to explore the castle. You know what? That noise is pretty annoying, so I'm going to say the noise.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Egan. My room is charming, but I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Would you mind checking it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here, it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. And now to make matters worse, there have been a couple of incidents.
Great. I go on a vacation and there's incidents? What kind of incidents?
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
Oh. Why would anyone vandalize the library?
Anyone want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere, and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
How do you know?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me a terrible flat, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what she want me to do about it?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to help, but I could say I could offer my help this way.
What strange behavior. I'm curious. I wonder if she might open the door to talk to me.
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on him for it, but he won't deliver him. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Well, how about we ask if we do something about my radiator
Can
first?
you do something about my radiator?
Sorry, not yet.
That's annoying. How long has he been working
So, how
here?
long have you been working here?
A while.
Wow, really descriptive answers.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Well, guess I gotta get somebody's boot, Miss Hotchkiss's boot. And I'm gonna guess she's the person that's the one typing upstairs. Let's look in here. There's a different room. Ooh, something on the table, nothing to highlight. This will bring me back in here. Oh, I got a bookcase here. Oh, another thing to read. At least this is only, oh no, this is 2 pages. Let's read it real quick. On July 14, 1789, an angry Parisian mob stormed and captured the old royal prison known as the Bastille. The mob was looking for weapons and ammunition. The governor was killed. The 7 inmates, none of them political prisoners, were freed. After the prison was overthrown, its thick walls were torn down. When told that what had taken place, King Louis XVI exclaimed, "Why, this is a revolt!" "No, sire," was the reply, "it is a revolution." And indeed, this first outbreak of violence marked the true beginning of the revolution. After July 14th, there was no going back. The mob who participated in the takeover later became known as the Les Vainqueurs de la Bastille. Born to peasant farmers, this is Jean Le Boeuf, the one that sounds like beef. Born to peasant farmers, Jean Le Boeuf became one of the commanders of the French Revolutionary Army at the age of 22. He is best known for foiling Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette's attempt to escape in Paris in June 1791. After hearing rumors of their planned escape, Le Boeuf organized troops to intercept the fleeing royal couple. The king and queen were captured at Varnes and escorted back to Paris as prisoners. The monarchy was finally overthrown less than 14 months later. Le Boeuf later became a general under Napoleon Bonaparte and a member of the new French aristocracy. Can't say that word today. He amassed great wealth and built a beautiful chateau that became known throughout the French upper class for its splendid library. Le Boeuf died in April in the War of 1812. Ironically, the great general was not killed by enemy soldiers, but by food poisoning that resulted from eating a can of rancid beef. Get it? Because his last name is Le Boeuf. The chateau remained in his name until the 1920s, when his then impoverished family was forced to sell off his estate. So I'm going to guess that's Eric or Ezra. I'm forgetting his name. It's Ezra something. Let's see what else. There's someone else to talk to. Should we talk to them? I think so.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it.
I did hear about
Dexter
that.
locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
He said it's one of us. I don't like that. Yeah.
Why would it be one of us?
Why?
Apparently, the only guests who made it here before the blizzard set in are you, me, and Professor Hotchkiss. And then there's the on-staff suspects. Dexter, our friendly desk clerk, and Jacques Brunet, ski instructor
I don't
extraordinaire.
know why she puts friendly in quotations. I'm going to ask, what do you know about Professor
What do you know about
Hotchkiss?
Professor Hotchkiss? Oh my gosh, wait till you hear this. Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room.
Oh, so we were right.
I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
Ow.
Wow. Did she say what was stolen? Not that I could hear. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Ooh, I know this is Spanish.
Habla español? Hardly. I'm just a
That means,
humble
can you speak
photojournalist
Spanish?
covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Whitford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
Weird.
You must know a great deal about this place. Not really, but I sure want to get into that tower that came from France. It'd be great for my story. Too bad Whitford sealed it off. Maybe it's his ghost making those creepy noises at night.
Uh-oh, creepy noises?
Yeah. What noises? Oh, just your average bump in the night sound effects. It's probably just Dexter trying to spook up the hotel for the publicity. I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're going to do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place. I'll let you get back to your magazine. Stay warm.
She's very perky. Not sure what to think of her. Well, now we got more. Let's go to the right first. Long hallway. More rooms. A lot of rooms. What's down here? Nothing. That looks weird. Do you see that? I wonder what that could be. Oh, another window. Lovely, lovely. Doesn't do anything. Ooh, we got the elevator here. I wonder what this could be.
It's locked.
I wonder if it's the library. But it's not letting us go in. Let's go back the way we came and see what's down the other hallway. Ooh, this one's not blocked off. Uh-oh, that looks pretty dark. I'm guessing Nancy's going to tell us it's too dark.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Let's go.
It's too dark.
I know, Nancy.
I should take the elevator.
Yep. I'm going to go down the stairs. Wow, this place is huge. Very, very big. What's this? To something clean elevator reset. Okay. This looks like a circuit breaker, which is what you do when you don't have light somewhere. What's down here? Nothing there. Sheesh.
Hello there, dead end. My name's Nancy Drew.
I should have predicted that. Nothing down there. Wow. Oh, we do need to get the ski boots for Professor Hotchkiss if we ever want our radiator to be fixed. Oh, this is a little bit of a brighter place. Looks a bit happier. Ooh, look who's there.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet.
Bonjour.
So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
I'm here on vacation. What's your excuse? Or, you know what, I kind of want to get the boots.
Hi,
Let's do that.
I'm Nancy. I came to ski, but it looks like I'm going to have to find other ways to entertain myself. I told Mr. Egan I would bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Are they ready?
Yes, I fixed our boots.
Ooh, we got them.
But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
I do like hot
Why is it
chocolate.
you American girls never know how to separate business from pleasure?
I don't like how he's talking to me. What about you, Jacques? Do you give skiing lessons in Wisconsin for business or pleasure? Ooh, sniffy. Trust me, Jacques, I know how to take care of myself. I'm gonna go with the first one.
What about you, Jacques? Do you give skiing lessons in Wisconsin for business or pleasure?
Well, with the weather so terrible, I suppose I get neither. But you see, I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Oh, geez, full of himself. I'm going to say work of art.
Work of art? What are you talking about?
I am speaking of the Queen's Tower, of course. It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France, near where I grew up. Didn't you notice it when you drove in?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think Christy Lane mentioned it to me once. What can you tell me about it?
Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was Queen of France. Until she lost her head in the Revolution.
Lost her head?
Pretty girls do not hear about such ugly things. But tell me, how will you spend your time here, Nancy?
Okay. What are we going to do? I'm going to do this.
Oh, I'm just going to wander around and become an expert on this castle.
I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
Interesting to know.
Don't worry, Jacques. The last thing I want to do is get myself grounded.
Ciao.
Ciao. Yeah, I got the boots. Oh, there's lockers over here. I wonder if I can open mine. Let's try it out. I'm locker 310. So I have to put in my combination. So usually on lockers you go right, left, right. So let's try it out. 5, 1, 7.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
Great, another thing that's not working. What's out here?
It's like the North Pole out there.
Okay, don't want to go out there. I get it, Nancy, I get it. So, what's over here? Oh, it's the elevator again. I think I'm going to take the stairs. I think I'll be a bit quicker. I think we'll go a little bit longer today and then we'll be done. Still can't go up here. Hopefully this will get us our radiator.
Did Hotchkiss get her boots?
Well, I thought I'd give them to you.
That's a shame.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a shame we're putting me
Bye,
to
kiddo.
work. My goodness. It's pretty snippy to his guests that are doing work for free labor. Okay, let's find the typing sound. Whoop, there it is.
Yes, hello. Is that Jacques with my boots?
No.
Actually, it's Nancy Drew. But I do have your boots for you. Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
My name is not Mandy. It's Nancy.
It's Nancy, and I'm happy to leave the boots. But if you're not too busy, Professor, I'd just like to introduce myself properly and ask you a couple of questions. Questions, yes, and proper introduction sounds lovely, but not now, maybe later.
Ah! Well, how am I supposed to give her the boots? This? Ooh, there's a down arrow. Guess I'm supposed to leave them here. Well, I don't know if she's going to take them. Ah! Did you just take them? Apparently. Waiting until I get out of view. Well, let's go tell what's his name real quick that I got it. Now I want my radiator fixed.
Can I help you?
About my radiator,
Yep.
Mr. Egan. Do you think you'll be able to fix it anytime soon?
Sorry, not yet. Hotchkiss
Really?
called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell.
Yeah, I
Check
could
the
have told you
circuit
that.
breaker in the basement and make sure it's working.
Okay.
Some vacation this is turning into.
Thanks for making me do that, too. Well, now I get to fix a circuit breaker. Luckily, I remember where that is. Now I have to keep testing them. I guess let's try some lights. I'm going to have to keep flipping switches until I figure out which one's the right one. Okay. Let's try this one. Is this one the one? I don't want to turn off more than one because I could turn off everything. No, that was not the one. It is still dark. Go back. Getting faster at clicking though. You dizzy yet? Alright, put that one back. Let's try this one. Oh, definitely not. That turned everything dark. Let's try one up from there. Ooh, we did it. Let's go back. Give it to him quick so he can let us have our radiator fixed. What time is it? It's already 3:15 in the game it is. What time is it where you're at?
Yes.
Yes, I fixed it.
I don't want to pester you, Mr. Egan, but
I want to pester you.
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker.
Oh,
Okay,
you're welcome.
we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
Great.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
I'm not going, no problem, boss. He's not getting. But what's lucky for us is we already have a menu. So, let's ask her what she wants. Oops, I don't want to get in her room.
Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions.
Rude.
Who is it?
It's Miss Waid. Nancy Drew.
Hi, Professor. I thought you might be getting hungry in there. Could I relay a dinner order for you?
So hard to think of food, Candy, when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now,
She doesn't think my name is Candy, does she?
Energy globules to keep me going. But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous.
Baxter?
Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
Fanny? Well, this will tell me she wants couscous to Baxter, even though it's Dexter. Apparently I'm Candy and Mandy. And I don't remember the last one. There we
The
go.
professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Fine.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
This is becoming a lot of he said, she said. And I think I'm just being ran around. Let's see. Okay, can you actually order from the menu?
Is that my couscous already?
No, it's not.
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata?
But, ta-da, I have one. Here.
And did you get the menu?
Sure did.
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one.
Yes, I
Just
am.
slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff. Baby back ribs, yes. Oh, chili cheese dog and fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please. Chicken, that is. Cluck, cluck.
50? Sheesh.
Sure. 50 drumsticks. Whatever makes you happy.
Rock and roll, dear.
Okay, I better get my radiator fixed after this. Too much work. Fix my radiator.
Can I help you?
The professor
Fair.
has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
I better take the day off.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Better go tell Jacques. It was so nice to meet. Ooh, she's gone. What time is it? It's 4:15. Wonder where she went.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Tell me about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila, I make these hot boxes for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
Okay, weirdo.
Do you know much about the tower that's closed off? I heard the original owner imported it from France.
It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France, near where I grew up. Marie Antoinette used to visit this tower when she was Queen of France. Until she lost her head in the revolution afterwards.
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh,
I'm copying
what does
him.
she think I am? A sous chef?
Ooh la la. Ooh, maybe he can help us with our locker.
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. I'll try 311.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
let's try that since he wouldn't leave me alone and we did all our tasks. Let's try the locker next to it. There's 311. So we said to try the same combination, 517. 5, 1, 7. Oh, look at, hey, is that our stuff? What's in here? Well, something in Spanish. Lisa, that's not us. ¿Cuánto tiempo sin vernos? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Chaos is, how is it in Wisconsin? How cold is it? Yeah, very cold. What are these? Her name's not Helen. What's this? Tanya Lee, and she's wearing different glasses. That doesn't sound like Lisa. And this one says Helen Karp, Alina Boyd, and Tanya Lee Gooding. I don't like that she has so many identities. We'll have to look back into that. I think the last thing we'll check today to see if my radiator is fixed. Let's go up all the way up these stairs this time. See where they lead. Oh, look, I'm on the top level. Hope my radiator's fixed. Oh, now that sounds a lot better. They left something there. That looks like oil. And I think, friends, we are going to end there today. So I will save our game. Let's call it, well, I wanted to name it. Call this Radiator, because it took so long to get it. And we have our save. And let's exit our game. So that is the end of our episode today. It was a little longer, but we had to get through a lot of speaking stuff. So tune in next time when I post the next chapter of the Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. See you later.